guess my take is really when you combine the NFL, obviously clearly saw him as a backup quarterback because he got picked in the 5th round. So it's not even a guarantee he's going to make the team. That you can only have 3 quarterbacks on your roster when season starts. They've got, and this ain't an NFL show, but they got Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Shador. So it's a
somebody's got to go.
I think the NFL just said you're a backup, fringe NFL player, and on top of you coming into the combine thinking you were Cam Ward, and you had this leverage, and you really didn't. And we just don't want to you want your backup quarterback to be a quiet. You don't want no circus around your backup quarterback. I think that's why we don't see Tim Tebow stayed in the league that long, because anytime a team got him on their roster, it turned into a circus. You remember that, Austin?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's the reason why he had a hard time kind of getting back into the NFL. I'll pull up though, and then we'll move on. But this was a Sports Illustrated report right after the draft. Basically talking about, and I just messed that up. Here we go. So it said in the report, a lot of times in the meetings, teams will have the player's worst plays ready for him when he enters the room. And along those lines, one had particularly a rough interception teed up for Sanders. When asked to explain it, Sanders didn't take the blame as they dove deeper into it and how it might relate to the NFL level. Sanders simply concluded that maybe he and the staff was talking to might not be a match. He was talking to might not be a match, sorry. Ahead of another visit, he got an install with mistakes intentionally planted in it, done to see if a quarterback would catch them. Sanders didn't catch them. A coach called him out on it, and the resulting exchange wasn't pretty. I've read other reports that said yeah, they kind of got into it, and this is a job interview. But it's a job interview, and only very few players can get away with that. Like the 3rd pick in the draft, Carter, he declined to do all team interviews but 4 teams because he knew, I'm not going past number 4. Cam Ward could act like this, even though he didn't. Those guys, he just wasn't what the NFL thought. He wasn't who he thought he was. The NFL viewed him different. As simple as that. There's no conspiracy. The NFL's not colluding to drop this guy. This is a league that has wife beaters, rapists that have played in the league. Tyreek Hill's got several domestic violence charges or accusations.
That's what I said. I mean, we say baggage, but it's not really baggage compared to half of the NFL. So
I just don't think they want to deal with this crap.
Yeah, no, I agree. Not to mention, I don't think that I think they don't think he's good enough to deal with this crap, as you said. I think at the end of the day, 85% of it boils down to skill set and what they saw. I've said this before. Any quarterback that's even being considered for the NFL draft can drop back and throw a football 100 yards. Like they've got it. They can throw a football. But when you get to the NFL, the mental part of it is so much more on every play, and I think that's probably part that he failed.
Yeah,